everyone, today's the 4th of July. I'm in my backyard. I'm not sure if this video is going to work, but I hope it does. I'm going to make a couple dishes. First, I wanted to make a roasted potato with organic sweet potato salad with vegan mayo and gluten-free mustard. I'm soaking my potatoes and the organic sweet potatoes. Here they are. You can see them. The little bug keeps on going inside of them. Okay. I have my ceramic knife, so I'm just going to cut these. I'll show you how I cut them. Hope you can see. I'll start off. I'll show you what kind of potatoes I'm using. I left a couple of the skins on just to give it some color. And here are some red potatoes. Yukon Gold potatoes. These are bigger red potatoes. As I said, I peeled some, but I left some on just because I thought the color would be really good for 4th of July. You know, like something festive. So these are all the sweet potatoes. And yeah, I'm just gonna use my ceramic knife. And I'll just do cuts like this. I'm outside here in my backyard. So it's like, let me fix this here. So it's it was kind of hard to find a sunny location, but a location where I could actually get a nice clear screen. So I'm just gonna chop these quickly. Chop them like this. I got these organic sweet potatoes at Trader Joe's today. I was so surprised and so glad that they had organic potatoes, sweet potatoes. It just really made my day. I discovered this roasted vegetable potato salad just as I was kind of in my kitchen one day. I was hungry for sweet potato. I was hungry for regular potato salad, a vegan roasted potato salad, and I had roasted potatoes with roasted onions and olive oil, salt, and pepper, and I thought, oh, I can make sweet potato salad. And so I made up this recipe, and I thought I should share it with people. And something about it, the first time I had it, it was just really good. So what I'm doing here is I'm cutting up the sweet potatoes. I'll leave them in big chunks, which will be like kind of good. I'd get a really good bite of like potato and the mustard and the mayo, which is like creamy and kind of like pungent, I guess. Mustard is really popular in France. I know in France they have like Dijon mustard, they call it like Grey Poupon, and I've always loved that stuff for some reason. I know it has white wine in it, and I try not to eat that much of it, but man, I just really love Dijon mustard, Grey Poupon. It's just one of my favorite foods to eat. Let me see if you can see me while I'm cutting these. Maybe I can hunch down. And this is a Yukon Gold potato. It almost looks, no, this is a red potato. It looks almost like a russet, but it's a little bit whiter because the skin of a russet is brown. But yeah. I won't cut these too small, so if you do this, if you make this recipe, you'll have like nice bites of mustard and creamy mayo. I recommend using vegan mayo just because it's good for people with high cholesterol and it doesn't contain any eggs or dairy or animal products, and my vegan gluten-free mayo doesn't contain any gluten, which is really good. I'm really sensitive to gluten, so I try to keep away from products with gluten like white bread, wheat bread, farro. I can't eat that stuff. Barley. I know they're whole grains and everything, and they're popular in the vegan world, and they're just kind of a new trend that's been going on for a while. It's more popular, but I cannot consume those products because they just make me kind of sick. Well, they make me really sick. I'm like bedridden if I eat those. If I eat products with gluten. Dairy, I'm okay with if I take my lactate pill, or I take my lactate pills. I should take 2 instead of 1. So yeah, I wanted to make another recipe today also of like sweet potatoes. No, not sweet potatoes. These are sweet potatoes. Of a raw, well, almost raw dessert with chia seeds. I was originally gonna make this brown, gluten-free brown rice bread pudding I saw in a Happy Cow vegan cookbook. But I was at the store and I was in a hurry and I happened to not grab any gluten-free bread they have there. So I thought, what am I going to do? Am I going to use my rice cakes? Am I going to use brown rice? Am I going to use the wild rice I just wasn't sure what to do. And then I thought, okay, well, it's 4th of July. Maybe I should just make something raw or something kind of raw, just, like to make a video and just feel good about it. And so I decided on chia seed pudding, which I have a coconut vanilla yogurt here, which would make the pudding, the chia seed pudding, which would help it resemble like a brown rice pudding, which is like a gluten-free version of a bread pudding. But I find that the chia seed pudding is just a whole lot healthier. It just makes me feel better. It has wonderful omega-3s. It has wonderful nutrients like fiber, healthy fats. I think it lowers cholesterol. There's like no saturated fats in it. So, yeah. Oops. Okay, I think that's about good. I'll have nice big bites. Let's see. Do I want big bites or small bites, actually? I'll have big bites. That'll be kind of fun. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to olive oil and salt and pepper these for you. Oh my gosh, I don't have the olive oil, salt, and pepper. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'll be right back. Here's what my sweet potatoes look like. Yum, 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 yum. Okay, I'll be right back.